ever imagine how long a warlord like Arlong would rot in prison if the long arm of the law finally caught up with him?
There is no way any of you will ever come close to the perfection of the Fishmen!
It'd be a glorious sight for sore eyes. This arrogant fishman, supremacist pirate captain is a vicious, devious criminal who terrorized the East Blue.
Pirates are coming! Everybody run!
Let's break down the heinous crimes Arlong committed and see how long his prison sentence would be. Bribing the Marines? We kick things off with a crime that's sneaky even for Arlong. Bribing the Marines.
Here's this month's take. I hope you enjoy it.
This fishman kept corrupt Marines like Nezumi in his pocket, ensuring they turned a blind eye to his reign of terror in Kokoyashi village. Nezumi even tried to steal Nami's hard-earned cash to keep Arlong's scheme afloat.
You still haven't found it? We're looking for 100 million berries here, not a grain of rice!
Proof this criminal had the law wrapped around his webbed finger. What a scumbag. Bribing a government official is a serious offense, and Arlong's about to feel the heat for it. Offense: bribing a government official. Penalty: 5 to 7 years in prison. Assault on Genzo. Now let's dive into Arlong's more violent crimes, starting with his savage assault on Genzo.
Oh no.
When Arlong and his fishman pirates first rolled into Kokoyashi, Genzo dared to stand up for his village. Big mistake.
Genzo!
The possession of weapons is a clear affront to my authority. As an example to any other would-be rebels in this town, I'm going to kill you right now.
Arlong's crew beat him down, showing their cruelty to anyone who resisted their rule. Leave it to this heartless bully to attack a man protecting his people. Fortunately, the law doesn't take kindly to such brutality. Offense: aggravated assault. Penalty: 2 to 20 years in prison plus $10,000 fine. Destruction of property. Arlong's reign of terror didn't stop with beatings. His crew went on a rampage, trashing Kokoyashi village left and right. Homes, shops, you name it. They smashed it all during their violent takeover. And when Usopp later pinged Arlong with a slingshot to defend Genzo, it only fueled the fishman's rage, leading to more chaos.
Villages are fun to destroy, but ruling over them makes us more money! If we lose some, we can always get more! Fishmen must reign supreme!
Arlong better get his head on straight because he's responsible for this destructive spree. Offense: destruction of property. Penalty: 1 to 10 years in prison. Extortion of villages. Turns out Arlong's greed knows no bounds. According to Nami's sister Nojiko, when this monster invaded Kokoyashi and nearby villages, he demanded a cruel tribute: 100,000 berries per adult and 50,000 per child.
From this moment on, this entire island and its inhabitants are a part of my domain!
Pay up or face his wrath. This heartless scumbag bled the villagers dry, all to fund his fishman empire. Extorting entire communities like this, that's a one-way ticket to the slammer.
Is that it? So what's the haul? About 25 million, give or take.
Offense: extortion of multiple villages. Penalty: 10 to 20 years in prison. Murder of Belmirs and villagers. It gets even darker. Brace yourselves. When Arlong took over Kokoyashi, he forced Belmir to pay 100,000 berries for herself and 50,000 for each of her daughters, Nami and Nojiko. She could only afford the girls, so what did Arlong do? He shot her in cold blood right in front of her kids.
Wait, who said I was paying for me? That money I gave up was for my 2 daughters. But I can't pay you.
And that's not all. His crew killed or harmed other villagers during their takeover. What a cruel, bloodthirsty monster. The law doesn't mess around with murder, so Arlong's looking at multiple life sentences for these heinous killings. Offense: multiple acts of murder. Penalty: multiple life sentences. Abduction of Nami. You'd think Arlong would stop there, but no, this monster kept going. After murdering Belmir, he forced young Nami into his crew, exploiting her map-making skills.
What's this? A map?
No! That's my map! I drew it! You can't have it!
A child drew this?
Give it back! No!
Very good. She could be useful. Bring her with us.
He dangled freedom for 100 million berries, knowing she'd spend years slaving away to buy Kokoyashi back.
So I decided I'd do something about it. I made a deal with Arlong to buy Kokoyashi Village from him. Buy Kokoyashi? How? For 100 million berries.
Who forces a grieving kid into a deal like that? A heartless fiend, that's who. Genzo and the villagers tried to resist, but they were powerless against this despicable crime. Offense: abduction of a child. Penalty: 5 to 20 years in prison. Attempted murder of Luffy. Things finally come to a head when the Straw Hats take on Arlong's crew. After Nezumi's attempt to steal Nami's money sparks a brawl, Arlong pulls a dirty move. He traps Luffy in the ocean during their fight. Luffy's devil fruit powers make him sink like a rock, so this was a death sentence waiting to happen.
Luffy!
Damn you!
Arlong knew exactly what he was doing, and that's attempted murder. Plain and simple. Offense: attempted murder. Penalty: 20 years in prison. Final battle at Arlong Park. The Straw Hats eventually turn the tide, taking down Arlong's fishmen one by one. But in the final showdown, Arlong doubles down, trying everything to kill Luffy, from his razor-sharp teeth to his brutal Kirisame attack. This fishman fought like a cornered beast, racking up another attempted murder charge before Luffy brought the house down. Literally. Good riddance to this savage criminal. Offense: attempted murder. Penalty: 20 years in prison. Rap sheet: bribing a government official. Aggravated assault, destruction of property, extortion of multiple villages, multiple acts of murder, abduction of a child, attempted murder ×2. Sentence: prison term: 58 to 97 years, plus multiple life sentences, plus $10,000 fine. Looks like Arlong's going away for a long time. If we stack these charges, that's 58 to 97 years minimum, plus multiple life sentences for the murders. He's not seeing daylight anytime soon. In the One Piece world, the Marines arrest him after Luffy's beatdown, likely shipping him off to the depths of Impel Down. Fate unclear, but we can guess it's not pretty. Do you know any other crimes this fishman pirate might have committed? Drop them in the comments and tell us your favorite Arlong Park moment, like when Luffy smashed that tower to bits. Who else deserves a sentencing video? Blackbeard, Doflamingo? Let us know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.